Today's another great day to talk about how you can maximize your God-given health and healing potential so you can be as healthy as you're created, doing the things that you're called to do, that you have a heart to do, but to be able to enjoy life at the highest level possible. I'm Dr. Feeman, and today I want to talk with you more about the 4 essentials to optimal health, optimal life, the optimal expression from inside out. In previous teachings, we talked about the role of nutrition when it comes to the 4 most important essentials. We briefly discussed the fact that with nutrition, you can go without any nutrition as long as there's no predisposed, condition or healthcare, problem or crisis. Most people can last several weeks without any type of food because the body can live off of reserves in that survival mechanism. But in the same sense, if you are deprived of hydration, now you only have a few days and your body would shut down, you would die prematurely. You see, the reason this is important and how it relates to your chiropractic care is you always want to remember that your body's potential is to heal and be well. You're designed to live a long, healthy, productive life, right? But we also know that the nervous system controls everything. And when there's interference to the nervous system, your body can't be that full expression. The question, however, that remains is what are the interferences that's leading your body into that diseased state? You see, chiropractic is about detecting and removing the subluxations and interferences to your spine and your nervous system. So today I want to talk specifically about cellular hydration. Think for a moment about the typical 50 to 60-year-old patient. They go to their physician. Oftentimes the physician is going to recommend to them that they start taking an aspirin or a baby aspirin every single day. The purpose for that is to supposedly thin the blood. Well, if you give a baby aspirin to an adult, somebody my size or yours, and it's going to thin your blood, what would it do to that infant if you're giving them a baby aspirin? Probably the same effect. But that's not the point here. The point is that ideally it's because the blood is too thick. In other words, if they suspect, not even tested, but suspect that the blood is too thick, they're going to offer a suggestion of how to thin the blood, but never take into account the issue of why is the blood so thick. You see, if you were to Google what percentage of Americans are dehydrated, you're going to find that right at the top of the page in most searches that it says that approximately 75% of Americans are dehydrated significantly. I found in my own case, as we test cellular hydration levels on particular patients that come in needing help, we found closer to 90% of those patients. This is especially true if a person's on processed food, they're taking certain medications. They've tried dieting before where most of the weight that they've lost has been muscle and mostly water. And in those cases, the cells of the body become deprived of hydration. Some people will even come into the office where they have swelling across their joints, their wrists and their ankles and knees and so forth. They're put on diuretics, yet the water's there, it's in their body, but unfortunately it's interstitially instead of cellularly where the cells are actually hydrated to the level that they need to be. You see, what we have to ask is the right questions. Do you need, let's say, a blood thinner, or do you need cellular hydration? You see, the real answer comes back down to identifying the underlying cause. If there's dis-ease within the body, interference to the nervous system that's inhibiting the body from functioning at its best, what's causing that? Could cellular dehydration be causing many of your body's health conditions? Could dehydration cause you to have subluxation, interference to the nervous system? These are questions that we need to ask ourselves. Let me give you an illustration. If I were to take an apricot or possibly a grape, and I were to dehydrate that would become shriveled up and stiff. And in the case of a grape, it would become a raisin. The same thing holds true when it comes to the cells of your body. When you look at the tissues of your body, we don't want those tissues to be like beef jerky. We want those tissues to be able to be at the exact way they're created to be, which is nice and able to do all the functions that whatever that tissue is designed and capable of doing. The same thing holds true when it comes to your blood. Simply put, if your blood is supposed to be 90% water approximately and you're dehydrated, is that blood going to be thicker? Of course it's going to be thicker. So is the answer in that case going to be that you need blood thinners, or do you need to have proper hydration levels in your body? And it's not just as simple as drinking more water. Some people need to do that. But in the same sense, many times you'll find by eating the right foods, by having a fully functioning nervous system and having balance within the cells of the body because of proper mineral balances, that's how you are able to get your cells to the high level of hydration that it's designed and capable of having. Listen, your body was created to heal, but you have to give the body what it needs to heal, and that's what this teaching on the 4 essentials is all about. Your body needs hydration, it needs water. And so when you give your body the water that it needs, those cells are healthy. That means your body's going to be at a better place to be able to heal. Try to avoid your coffees and sodas and energy drinks as much as you can, especially if you already know that you're dehydrated. Those things are diuretics and will further dehydrate your cells and prevent your body from healing at its very best. Instead, as I mentioned previously, make sure you're eating those healthy God foods that we previously talked about when it comes to nutrition, because those are not only filled with lots of water themselves, but they're also filled with the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that your body needs so those cells can start to pull that water back in the way they're supposed to. Because we know that your potential to be healthy is extremely high, higher than we could ever imagine, we want your chiropractic here to be the most effective possible at helping you to not only achieve better health, but to sustain that. And not only for you, but for your friends, your family, the people you love and care about the most. Again, I'm Dr. Joel Feeman. Until next time, God bless.